Comic report, doing the things that comics can report. Hi guys, it's me, Brian Butterbee, back for another exciting episode of Comic Report, brought to you by comics and comic reported things. I've got a really busy lineup for you today I just went to the comic book store, I rode my bike, and I was having a hard time crossing the traffic, but I still made it, and I picked up three of my favorite comic books, one of my favorite comic books, which is the Uncanny X-Men, and then two special edition comic books, including the Twilight Zone Lost Tales and Death of Wolverine #4, but we'll get to that later. So, let's start out with Uncanny X-Men. If you haven't been reading Uncanny X-Men, you're in for a real treat with Uncanny X-Men number 27. There's a new mutant, and his name is Matthew Malloy, and he's been hiding away somewhere, who knows where, because Charles Xavier put a block on his mind so that he didn't know he was the most powerful new mutant ever. Which is really strange, because there always seems like every so often, every year or so, there's the new powerful, most powerful mutant, and this time it's Matthew. This issue's really exciting, you guys. There's a huge explosion where he destroys a helicarrier and shields in it and the X-Men, and it's really exciting. And it ends with a launch date. So if you haven't checked out Uncanny X-Men number 27, you should check it out because it's really good. And Cyclops is in it, and he almost has a heart attack, and it's just really, it's crazy what happens in it. And you guys should check it out. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to take a second and tell you about the Twilight Zone Lost Tales. I was really excited about this comic book, you guys, because if you're like me, you might have watched your dad's old DVDs or Blu-ray if you're from a rich family about Twilight Zone, and it's really a classic TV show that still holds up today. And I was hoping this comic book would be just as exciting as some of my favorite episodes, like The Hitchhiker or The Boy Who Wishes People into Cornfields, even though that one's like kind of like over popular, everyone knows about it. But I wasn't too excited about this when I read it. There's three stories. One is about a ex-president who helped people do torture. It's kind of like ripped from the headline. And then there's one about space travelers who have to find a new planet, which I kind of feel like is not a lost tale. It's kind of a rehash of other Twilight Zone episodes. And then there's one about a guy who can see souls with glasses. He can see souls, kind of like the Green Lantern can see souls, but he doesn't have to wear glasses. And they swear and stuff, and it doesn't feel like Twilight Zone at all. It feels like they just took the name Twilight Zone and told three stories that I've already heard. So if you want to check it out, check it out. It's Twilight Zone, but it's not what I was hoping. Death of Wolverine. If you guys have not been following this, it's the biggest thing since like Death of Superman or Death of like any death. This one ends with a real traumatic ending. I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to give away too much because as you can see it's a foil cover, and that usually means important. Buy this issue not because it's more expensive with the foil. This was $5, but because it's all, and it took me like 5 minutes to read. I spent $1 a minute. It could have been better, but it wasn't bad, and I feel like they're just gonna bring him back to life anyways. At least here's hoping. I don't know. I don't love Wolverine as much as other people do. If you guys noticed, I have a Batman lunchbox, but that's because I've been watching Gotham. If you guys haven't checked out Gotham on Fox yet, you're in for a treat. It's an amazing TV show. I love it. And then I got this, a new Heroclix action figure, and I was gonna wait to open it live here on camera so you guys can see if it's something. If you guys don't know about Heroclix, it's a fun game. Like, you can play it with your friends and you can collect action figures. But I'm hoping that I got a good character because my team is not very powerful right now. This one's from Days of the Future Past, which if you guys didn't see the movie, it is a movie. Oh, I already have Rachel Summers. Rachel Summers she's good, she's powerful, but I already had her. But check her out, she's right here, and she's got her power, like her phoenix powers. She's the daughter of Scott and Jean, sort of. So yeah, that's the comic report by Brian Butterbee.